And there were two. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game one just about set to go. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Utah. The Utah Jazz win the opening jump.
My ball.
Conley. Driving right to the basket. Serge Ibaka sends it away. Toronto has the basketball. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good.
Let's go, boy. Cash me out.
And he makes them both.
Keep working. Nice bucket. Hey, kick it to him.
Across the timeline, it's Conley just getting going here in game one. Here comes the screen.
Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here. Stop.
Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Good. Off a spin.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Utah. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Whoa! What a finish!
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Conley. The drive, right to the basket. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Wait on it. Go, son. I got you right here.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Conley. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lowry into the front court. Leads 4. Brandon Ingram with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And hits the first free throw.
Okay, that's nice.
Goes 2 for 2. Conley into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Screen coming. Conley in a matchup with Collins. Off the mark. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Misses the first.
It's all good.
knocks down the second after missing the first. Conley into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Oh, had him going there for a second. Raptors have the rebound. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Wait on it. Go. So. Right here. Stop. Hey.
Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I will be back after this. You're watching the 2021 NBA Finals. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And
Here we go. I got him. Rotate.
Frank Kaminsky sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here comes the screen.
Wait on it. Go. So.
Conley.
Right here. Stop. Hey.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Frank Kaminsky. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Wait on it. Go. So.
Ah, the monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off bounds.
Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Hey, self-check.
The screen.
They get it down to Gobert.
Feed me.
Zach Collins pins it. Picked up. Here we go.
Come here.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Rudy Gobert swats it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Stuffs it down with authority. Deep three at the buzzer. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. And with first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Make it pick it up.
Stuffs it down with authority. When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Utah's got it. Conley. Here comes the screen. To Gobert. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Mitchell with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Serge Ibaka tips it. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
What's up? Got you. Here we go. You're off. Come here. Come here.
The Jazz with 4 in the shot clock.
Watch the cutter, man.
Jumper's good.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Driving right to the basket to Ibaka.
Hey, give me the rock.
He shoots.
Show
Oh,
me
off
something
the
better
mark.
than that. Game time.
Go.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 12. Rocking the rim.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong.
I got ball.
Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Stuffs it down with authority. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Conley. Not done yet.
Let's go, get that board.
Another follow, no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Conley. To Davis. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Go to the roll. Here we go. I got ball.
I got ball. This is all me.
Lays it up and in.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Screen coming.
You're off. Come here.
Trying to cash in and scores.
I like that.
I got him. Here we go.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. It's been all Raptors.
Yeah, get your money, man.
It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
I got something for him. Let's go. Pick him up.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Serge Ibaka with a piece. Fourth this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Conley into the front court. His guys trail by 10.
Got you. Here we go. You tripping, man. Take care of the ball.
It's the free throw. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Conley.
Yep. Go to roll.
5 seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Fred VanVleet. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
5 to shoot for Utah. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Conley. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Next one.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To Jaylen Brown. Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Brandon Ingram rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jeremy Grant, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense.
Watch that cutter.
A shot no good there for Ingram.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Rudy Gobert, able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Look long, look long.
Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Raptors with the victory. They've grabbed game one of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors
Put one in the win column with a solid performance.
and it takes a lot of physicality to score the ball in the paint the way they did here today. They showed the strength and toughness needed to win the hard way.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.